So for the most part, the suburbs out in this area, they're pretty nice. But I think some of the more core areas, as you go west, you're going to see more stress, more economic stress, with more stores closed. Because what they seem to be famous for in Ohio, and probably a lot of other states, they have a mall. And here's a case in point. There was a mall in Richmond Heights, Ohio, and there was a mall in Cleveland Heights that when I first started coming to this area were okay. They had stores, they had a movie theater, it was busy, but then over the years they've been declining, and then they just died. So this is Pinecrest, this is Whole Foods, a zoo today. And you can't turn left, just trying to navigate this place. So this is the draw of this stuff that you want but you don't need. Fourth Park, whatever that is, eye candy. Just First Watch, that's that restaurant again that everyone seems to like. I don't know what it's like. So I'm gonna go into the belly of the beast of Pinecrest. There's REI, there's all these trendy shops, Zendale, Rowan. I can't really. Saucy Brew Works. Looks like a lot of apparel. And there's residences above the shops, so I guess that's what makes it so trendy. And ooh, this is a place to go. But this used to have all these this open space and trees and whatnot, and they just knocked it down for more retail, more ways to get into debt. I've never shopped here. I have no desire to shop here because I'm not 25. I don't need any of this stuff. And I'm kind of beyond that stage where, you just go and you walk and see. Let's just go window shopping. It's kind of boring now. Here's that Silver Spot. It's supposed to have a bar and pinstripes. So kind of all this fancy, smanchy, probably expensive. If you're paying cash, not getting into credit card debt, then that's fine, because we all need to get out of debt. That has to be priority number one. We have to get out of debt. So it's fine if you got some extra money, you can go dine out. But I bet a lot of those people, they're just putting it on the card. So I'm backtracking through this area, and I'm sure, look at Wilson, Sonoma, that's pretty pricey. Shake Shack. Sephora. Pottery Barn. That's not cheap. And it's like, do you really need this stuff? Heck, just go to the resale shop. Heck, I just go to eBay. Because it's just my whole topic about crapification. You can't really find, like, for example, good cookware. Like, for example, I used to get Revereware, and I got myself a set when I first graduated from college, and it was high quality. I still have it to this day, and I wanted to get some extra pots, so I ordered one from Amazon, just a small little pot, and the thing was just made out of tin, and it didn't last. I wound up throwing it out. So I went on eBay and I bought the vintage Revereware with the copper bottoms, and I'm still using it. And then I was able to find a low heat brand that my parents actually have, and they bought it when they got married in the 50s, and they were using that until they passed away. So the low heat is still in existence. So I, over the years, went on eBay and bought myself a couple of those low heat, and that's all I use. Just used. I don't need to go to Pottery Barn or Wilson's Simona. That's how you save money. Go on eBay, buy used. Go to the thrift store. There's furniture. I mean, I probably wouldn't get a bed. I'd probably get a new bed, a new mattress, obviously, but like a dresser or something. You could go to a nice resale shop, consignment shop. So this is all going to be improved, and I think Orange is going to redevelop this. It's vacant. This is all going to be part of that mixed use development, and it's supposed to be huge. So it's kind of, there's a little blight here. And that's the thing that I was starting to talk about. Ohio is famous for, instead of doing what they're going to do here, get rid of some of the blight and put something else there, they just go to a vacant, empty lot, open space, just like they did with Pinecrest. They take down a bunch of trees and they put this thing, and then you give it 20, 30 years, and can you be guaranteed that that place won't be empty, won't be, obsolete, and then just another blighted town, and then they just go to the next forest, next meadow, and take that down, just like they do with these stupid houses. Because that's what they did with Lakes of Orange. It used to be all open space, and then they took all the trees down and put those plastic homes though.